Google launches Gemini for Home, bringing AI into your living room. OpenAI brings apps into ChatGPT, allowing you to chat with your favorite apps like Canva and Booking.com. Threads app from Meta gets new communities feature similar to Facebook groups. Apart from these three, I've got a couple of interesting news items from WhatsApp and Meta in this week's edition of the Connected Church News with me, Natchi Lazarus. Welcome. This is the show that brings you the top 5 AI and social media related news that you need to know for this week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. OpenAI made a big announcement last week about bringing apps into ChatGPT. Even as you're chatting, you can bring apps like Booking.com for hotel and travel information. You can bring in Coursera to learn new subjects. You can bring in apps like Canva for design and so on. OpenAI has really made it easy for you as an organization to take your first step towards agentic workflows. Getting access to external tools along with LLM models has become super easy now. You can bring an app into your existing conversations by either calling it by name, like mentioning Canva and then giving it a task, or ChatGPT will also suggest an app to you based on your existing conversation. Apps are available to all logged in ChatGPT users outside of EU. I can imagine so many use cases for nonprofits, churches, and ministries for apps, especially if you're using shared projects within ChatGPT. Meta is now offering a customizable free AI chatbot that you can add to your organizational website. Meta has named this chatbot offering as Business AI, and the best part is this chatbot or AI agent, sales agent as they call it, is going to be trained in the knowledge base of your organization. And if you have products, you can even connect your Shopify store directly and it will index all the catalogs. And when people come to your website and they chat with you, then this will use the knowledge base to have a conversation. Even though this is now positioned highly as an e-commerce sales AI agent, I'm assuming it's also going to work well for knowledge-based websites because the foundational methodology is the same. You can connect it from the back end of Meta Business Suite. So it's easy for you to give access to your team members and volunteers to have conversations with people. Google made a big move by launching Gemini for Home, bringing AI right into the living rooms. The announcement says that Google Assistant that was inside Google Home products will now be fully replaced by Gemini, which means all your smart speakers, your cameras, your smart doorbells, all of them will now have Gemini. Gemini will have conversational context built into these devices so that you don't have to have strict instructional tone, but you can just have a free-flowing conversation. You can also use Gemini Live hands-free by just saying, hey, Google, what do you think of this? Or asking a question. From a day-to-day faith-based perspective, this raises a lot of important questions. What about young people having conversations about God, about faith with Gen AI inside the house? What kind of influence will human beings living inside the house have from AI having conversations with us through devices? Threads app from Meta gets new communities features, which is similar to Facebook groups, but in a very early testing stage. If you've been using Threads, you know that there are tags and topics which you can focus on and have conversation, right? This is an extension of that feature. They're starting to test how this will fit into a community package like Facebook groups. They've selected about 100 topics and they're keeping it public to see how this whole thing works. To personalize the experience, Threads will be having separate emojis for each community just to visually identify the space. They're also giving badges to community members who are active. The interesting thing is in the future, they say that they will be bringing the community post and rank it within the For You algorithm, so that if you're interested in a topic and you're having active conversation with the community, that will show up in the main For You feed. Something for us to watch out for, because as faith-based organization, community is an important part of what we do online. WhatsApp has released a Roundup post listing all the top features that they released in the last few weeks. So let's look at them very quickly. First is your ability to share live photos in iOS and motion photos in Android, which is basically photos with a little bit of movement in them. The next couple of features are powered by Meta AI. First is the ability for you to create a custom theme using AI for any of your chat threads, and also create unique backgrounds for your video calls within WhatsApp. Apart from the sticker packs that they have released, they have also made the group search easy. So if you're searching for somebody inside WhatsApp group, they've made it simpler. And finally, Android users get document scanning inside WhatsApp. This was already available on iPhone, but now it comes to Android. If you have any thoughts on any of the stories, or you have questions, or you want to share something, or you need source links, whatever it is, just DM me at Natchi Lazarus on Instagram, or simply leave a comment wherever you're listening to me. We'll make sure we get you all the answers. I'll see you next week with another set of news items. Until then, you stay connected and stay blessed. God bless you. Bye bye.